and my video ran out. So it was just pretty much like I don't know, I snapped out of it, and I decided instead of thinking about running from them to help them out, I need to run toward them, so we can help each other. And we do. They're the only reason I wake up in the morning. They're the only reason I get out of the bed. And getting out of bed is not exactly the easiest thing to do. It's not. That's like another video, I guess. So I don't even know. I was talking about like rambling, but it's a lot. I'm going through a lot. Like I have a new job. At a company that I really, really wanted to work with. I applied to this place like so many times. Like I really, really want to be a part of this company because they're like reputable. You know what I mean? And I feel like I would be proud to be a part of this organization. It's a little reality check when I got there. It's not exactly all bubbles and lollipops and everything. It's some stuff that I'm like, are you serious? Like, what the heck did I just sign myself up for? But I have employment. I'm making money, and I'm finally able to get back on my feet. I can think about. I'm focused on buying a home right now. And I have health insurance. My boys do. That's awesome. My car, I have a car again, and it's little baby steps, but it's like hard because when everything starts happening for you, it's like awesome, but it's also overwhelming because it's a lot of work. It's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to handle. It's a lot, and I kind of feel like I'm always just going as fast as I'm just like I gotta do this, I gotta do that. What am I forgetting? What do I have to do today? I rely on my phone. Okay, I got alarms out the wazoo. I got calendars out the wazoo. Like if it's not in my phone, it doesn't exist. And it's like working, and then doctor appointments, and then kids stuff, and then school is about to start, and then we need clothes, and I gotta do my hair, I gotta do something with the kids' hair, and I gotta go to this, and my son is working, he's got a summer job, and he's gotta do all of these different things, and it's like and then the baby, I want to do something for him. I want him to be in sports. I want him to join a team or a league or something. It's always a lot of stuff, and then it's like my parents are like, so what's going on with this? What's going on with that? What's going on with this? What's going on with that? It's like, oh God, I gotta have something to report. I have to be able to tell them something. I go to this seminar and have this procedure done and get it all done within the 3 days that I have off, because the 4 days that I work are basically like all day long. You know what I mean? Like I work from like 10 in the morning to 8 at night, and there's not really much that you can do with that kind of schedule. When you're working. So everything's got to happen when I'm off. And the only problem is there's not really a whole lot of time in here for, I don't know, sleeping or sitting down and having a normal meal, reading a book. I don't know. So it's difficult. It's difficult. But I know that it's difficult because it's for something, and that it's gonna turn into something positive. I can't wait to live somewhere and be able to call it my home, and mine alone is mine. Like this is something that belongs to me. I worked for it. When my son goes away to college, he can come back home. He can visit home. He can come to the bedroom that he left, and the way it is, and come see the friends that he made, and and he gets older and moves out, he come home to visit, and it'd be the same place, and my baby, I want him to be able to have stability and security, and just, and I'm at home, this is my room, this is my house, sleepovers and stuff like that, and I have to make new friends every year, because you got to move every time the friggin' lease is up, just, and building equity, and building credit, and oh God, there's so many grown-up things that like I'm excited to do, and I can actually see it happening now. It's not just some distant thing where it's like, oh well, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do that, so there's no use in thinking about it. It's happening. It's happening. I'm actually going to, a first time home buyers seminar tonight. You know what I mean? So to get some information on what I have to do, and and where I gotta go, and the things that I have to take care of and everything. So it's a beautiful thing. It's just a lot. And I mean, I guess sometimes you have to just kind of sit there and just let it out. You gotta sit there and let it out. Like I used to be a very angry person. I used to be very confrontational. I used to just be like, like, F this. I don't like the way you said that to me. Like, let's go. Not necessarily fighting or anything or put my hands on anybody, but you get cussed out in a New York minute, okay? Please believe you will. It will happen, and I don't care who you are, okay? If you're in the way, you're going to get it. And I've grown so much, and I'm such a different person now. I'm different. My whole outlook is different. I'm not angry anymore. I understand a lot of who I am, why I am the way I am, why I feel the way I feel, why I do the things I do. And that's not everybody else's fault. So when things happen that I don't really appreciate or I'm not that happy about, I handle it differently. I handle it very differently. Unfortunately, there are people in my life who still see me as, my younger person, the person who wasn't as mature, who wasn't as down to earth, wasn't as understanding, didn't think as much. So it gets frustrating because I have to explain myself and defend myself a lot when I know that I'm not doing anything wrong, and that can be frustrating. And it can also kind of hit your self-esteem quite a bit. You know that you're doing everything right. You know that you're making the right decision, because you understand why, and you have a higher purpose, and just a better outlook on life, and you just want more for yourself and for your family, and for people to still treat you like, I don't know, it's 5 years ago or 10 years ago or something like that. It's very frustrating, especially if you're here with me every day and you see me growing every day, and we've actually grown together. Okay, and you still revert back to the person that I used to be when you were there, when I changed and you saw me change. That can be really frustrating, but it is what it is. I want to be who I am. I know I'm a good person, and I know I mean well. I know I have a huge heart, and I really, really just want to live my life and have peace, and not hurt and not fight anymore. I'm just tired of all of that craziness, I just want to enjoy myself however long I have, you know what I mean? And I just want to be here and enjoy my kids and just live a nice, simple, quiet, comfortable life. That's it. Got people at my job that don't like me. Never had a conversation with them. Don't really even know what their names are. But I walk in the room and I can see I don't know, mama, blah, blah, whatever. And it's just like, okay. Or I may call you to ask you a question and you look at your phone and see my name pop up so you don't answer. Alright, that's cool. You don't like me for whatever reason. That kind of stuff used to bother me. And as you can tell, it still does a little bit. I mean, I'm sure you can hear, you can see in my body language that it is a little frustrating for people to, decide something about you and they don't know anything. But honestly, I have to keep reminding myself, it really means, never mind. Or, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't change anything. So it's one less person in the office that, I can go out to lunch with or something. I ain't going out to lunch with nobody anyway, so who cares? But I still have that part of me where I want to be accepted and I want to be liked, and I want people to just be like, hey Dana, hey, yay Dana. And you're not gonna get that everywhere because everybody's different. So but right now I'm trying to open up and let people in a little more, and build relationships with people, and just real relationships with people in general. Have some friends and just have people that I can be like, hey, what's going on, this is that and this is that, and know that that's what it is what it is. It's not some old other roundabout stuff, or you don't have a problem with me because I'm this, or because I have this, or I don't have that, or whatever. And deep down inside you have an issue. Like, I'm so tired of all of that extra nonsense, which is why, at this point in my life, it's me, my boys, my parents, and that's pretty much it. I have people that are like, hey, what's going on? This is my friend. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really know that we're friends because we haven't really gotten there yet. But I'm trying to open up and just let some people in so they can, move up a level, I guess. But this was nice. And I guess I'm going to try to do this more often. And I want to try to talk about some things that other people care about, but I think I just wanted to kind of introduce myself. Single mom, 2 boys, 2 awesome boys. I'm learning, I'm growing, still finding myself. I'm still trying to be an amazing person and just a better me. I just started feeling beautiful when I looked in the mirror. Okay, I'm 33 years old, and I just started to really, really love the person that was looking back at me. And that really says something, but it's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. And, I don't need to be validated. I don't need you to tell me I'm beautiful, because I already know I am inside and out, and I'm still growing, I'm still evolving, and, just blossoming, and I feel like my story is something that needs to be shared, because I know that there are other people out there who are going through the same thing that I've gone through and that I am going through, and I think I probably would have done a little better if somebody was able to kind of sit me down and be like, I've been there before, this is how I felt, and this is what worked for me. So hopefully I can help somebody and meet some people, and I guess that's it. So I don't know. Say something if you care. If you stop to take a look, I don't know. But just, talk to me. I got a lot to say. And I would love to, be able to discuss it with some people, some like-minded individuals. So that's it. Okay. Bye-bye.